right now. Heavy Slam Yawn does so much for CC, but of course that block cannot be beaten either. So it's going to be really good going into this team.
Absolutely. You've also got Lexo, our favourite star on the favourite Serena, can get in the backline with that Queen Ascendant, Tano, and take on these two ranged attackers they've got in the backline there. But you know what Egg's got behind, and that is a Psyker. Boom. Here we go, mate.
We know how much we enjoy saying that Unite move, so Egg, we want to see lots of that Unite move used so we can call it out. But we're going to see the Dragonite going into the jungle over for the side of Orange, with the Gardevoir doing the same for Purple. No invades is what we usually expect to see as well, Tins, especially on mons that can be slow at that rotation. But Diego is just going to put the pressure on with this mighty Snorlax, while Chengon tries to get some points, get some early stacks in. They don't grab that one, though. Peppy Sylvia manages to lock it in. Chengon's going to have to get out of there because they're pretty weak right now. They're going to run into a Torchic. They are trying to break some ankles. Snorlax has come to provide the assistance. They're going to get out nice and healthy, grabbing that farm.
Yeah, huge period of play on the bot side for Orange team. Alexo picking up a big-time KO, almost ticking over to level 5 already in this bot side, Tano. And that is not even a minute gone. Alexo is absolutely popping off so far here. Cakes and Scrambled Eggs struggling at the moment. That was that little Shark Cadet that was struggling to get going at the moment. But yeah, it's all happening. It's popping off in the top side as well, mate.
Yeah, fantastic Future Sight coming in from Jay to pick up that frog then. They lock in that KO, but Helioscale is up here on this Dragonair. They're dropping the damage. They've got the fan. They're level 5, but damage onto the Diego. These Future Sights are not missing. Jay is timing those perfectly to get some nice damage onto the Orange side here.
Yeah, we'd like to see Pepe Silver and Yelgrid just tick over here. He's getting caught by the Snorlax, dropping really low. There we go, the slam lands on the face of them there, going down. Nice little stack in for Snorlax. Chenggong turning up, can Pepe Silvia stop him? Yeah, has to eject out there. Could the Snorlax do a nice bit of zoning, allowing Chenggong to get a score in? It looks like she's just going to back up here, pick up this farm as Umbreon hits the map, Tano. 10 seconds to go till the mid-birds. No one looking too interested at the moment.
Great effort from Orange side, and specifically Diego, to ensure that Umbreon didn't get that evolution early enough, buddy. We've just had these mid-birds spawning. We do have the Dragonair and the Hooper here, but we do have that Fire Spin on the Armarouge, and that's going to be difficult for them to handle. I like that. It depends on whether Dragonite goes for that Outrage or goes for the Hyper Beam. I think it's probably going to go for the Hyper Beam. They want to ensure that they do have that secure on the team. But we'll keep a close eye on that one, Tins. Right now, Orange team edging themselves ahead in levels as well as on that scoreboard.
Yeah, it's really close though, right? It's 2.5 minutes gone and not too many scores to talk about. We currently have a 3v3 in the bot side here. That Safeguard popping off. Lexo's diving in. Scrambled Egg dropping really low again. Did you see that Armor Cannon hitting 2 Tano, dropping them both so low there. We've got 15 seconds till the first set of objectives hit the map, and it is constant action on this bot side. But what's happening up here?
I mean, we've got a Dragonite on the field, buddy. The Dragon has arisen. Level 8. They're not too far away from their Unite move. If they can stop Combusken getting the Evo, and that's what they're going to do. They peek that one before the Citrus Berry, and they're going to get a nice 30 dunk, leaving this on free. They can get some more stacks in on the side of Chenggong, and they can try and break that with an even amount. We have a push on the bottom side as well, though, from Purple here, Tins. 30 going in from that Blissey. Egg trying to get that 30 in. They do sneak it in, and it just seems like they've really come back to answer now of Purple.
Yeah, that was absolutely fantastic. We saw the push on the top side. Dragonite sort of getting the KO and allowing Chenggong to get loads of points. And there's another break on top. That's going to push the Regieleki towards that tier 2. And it seems like Yelgrid on the Blaziken is going to need some help. As Hooper on the bot side there picks up the objective, but gets decimated by that singularity from J-Tano. Look what's happening up here as well. It's action all over the place. I can't keep up.
Mate, whatever's happening in the top lane is happening in the bottom lane for the other side of the team, but they have the Lecky to help score these points in the top side. So Orange team have really broken that goal down to 61. There's 4 points between them right now. Egg is trying to 1v1 this Dragonite, which is definitely a tough thing to do. They use their eject button to get away from that Hyper Beam though, so they're going to stay around for an extra minute at least. Pepper Sylvia does fall. They did use their Midnight Prance to try and stop any shields from building over on that side, but there's the mighty Shuriken, and Chenggong locks down the Gardevoir. That's the damage taken out of the backline. They are pretty weak. They stay away from that Blissey because, to be fair, Blissey can still do a decent amount of damage for a support.
What a huge bit of play there. Diego and Helios scale there. Diego with a heavy slam and then into a hyper beam, Talo. Make short work of an opponent there. This is insane. What a match. 172 to 150 on the scoreline as we tick towards the mid-game. All players at the minute just pulling back, grabbing their farm. This is a smart thing to do at this moment. We've got a fight of the tanks in the bot side here, but here comes Chengong doing some damage. Bliss assistance straight onto Pepe Silva. He's dropping really low. Down goes Chengong on the Greninja, and Snorlax has to pop the power nap, Tano. It's all going off.
It really is. There comes the Dragonite. They do have that damage. There's the Fairy Singularity, though. Snorlax may be big. He may be mighty. But oh, have the mighty fallen with that Gardevoir Unite move. They wipe out Serena and Snorlax in that one. Hooper lets the rings go unbound. They have the Lecky spawning in this top lane, and it seems like Orange Team want to go for the rip. That actually saved that Dragonite's life there. They were getting pushed by Purple side. What a fantastic move by them, but Orange have countered yet again, buddy, and this is how they've managed to keep themselves just slightly in the lead right now. This Registeel in the bottom side is going to go to Purple. We have a rotation coming in from Dragonite and the Greninja, but it's going to be too little, too short, too late.
Yeah, it's fantastic from Orange side, especially from the Hooper player there. We just see that is Kennedy on the Hooper for this game, just putting a lot of top lane pressure, Tano, because they've got the base up at the top there. Sending that Regieleki down towards that tier 2. It would have been interesting to see a 5-person push, because I think the bot side was already gone there. You know, just try and put a massive amount of pressure onto the top lane as we see Pepe Silva and Scrambled Egg trying to push in here. The Water Burst Shuriken is out. Chengong's dropping really low. Down he goes. The points are raining in on the top side, Tano, and this is going to be left on a nice little 7 points there for an overcap. Purple taking the lead for the first time in this match.
Exactly what they need to do. Although down on this bottom side, we've had consistent damage going in. A lot of battling from Orange. We have just seen the Fairy Singularity. It doesn't lock in any KOs, but it did enough damage. The mean lock onto the Dragonite is also going to be enough to lock that one down, with Blaziken coming in to take the KOs. In return, Snorlax is running, but Diego ain't going to get away from a mean look. Double KO for Blaziken. Fantastic play from Purple. They've now got themselves in the lead, but this is probably one of the most hotly contested community games that we've had yet, Tins. It is constantly back and forth. I think both of these teams have been in the lead at least 3 separate times during this game.
Oh mate, it's so exciting. I'm buzzing to be casting this one with you, to be honest, because this is fantastic play from both sides. We've got 216 to 203 on the score. There is 20 seconds to
Hey, Arno, welcome in, buddy. How you doing?
And obviously, Tano, the side of Orange do have a big advantage here with that tier 1 pad up, as Blaziken, who is Yelgrid, by the way, a new player to the community games, and I've been very, very impressed with how they played on 2 separate mons so far, Tano, tonight.
That's what we like to see. A nice fire spin coming out from Egg there. They've dropped Diego down very weak. If they can pick up that defender, that's going to be good. But no, Diego drops that X speed. They get themselves out of that situation. Pepe Silva has a lot of damage dropped onto them by Helioscale, but that Dragonite needs to get away from that Blaziken. That's not the mon you want to 1v1 up that close. You do have the assistance of the Hooper. There's the future side. Look at the damage it's doing, Tins. Insane. They try and get onto the Hooper portal, but Gardevoir prevents it from happening. The entirety of Purple side has gone onto the portal. The Blitz assistance with the Gardevoir is going to lock in a 2 KO. Ooh, baby, a triple. It's just the Hooper left, but they fall as the Rayquaza spawns. Purple may have done this. They're going to go for the rip. The Greninja is here. They do have that Water Burst Shuriken. The Dragonite is also there, buddy. They have that Draco Meter. Can they use it in time? Chengong is prepared for any damage going on to this Rayquaza, so they've decided not to go for the rip, but the Greninja takes out the Blaziken. That's the main secure of your team gone. You can no longer go for that Rayquaza. Orange team has rotated onto it. They have this Dragonite for the rip. Lexo is also there on the Serena. Chengong has come in. The Hooper is here. They're going to lock it in with the Hyper Beam, buddy. Orange team, as if from the jaws of defeat, are going to lock in the Rayquaza. Go score some Hundo Burgers. They can win this game, but a valiant effort coming in here from Purple side. Quadra from the Greninja, but it's not going to be enough. They do take down that Armor Rouge. We're going to get this Hundo Burger going on in, or at least an 82 Burger, and the Hundo going into the home base, Tins. What an insane fight that was.
Unbelievable, Tana. We were calling it all the way through how close this match was and how back and forth again was that Ray fight. Purple taking nearly every player down, and Chengong, by the way, on that Greninja, absolutely insane to get a pick on one of the Purple players and then just make themselves available to just allow the rest of the players to get back, Tano. And they did a fantastic Ray fight, fantastic zoning from Diego, and yeah, Quag was just insane on the Greninja all game. But this has been one of my favourite games I've ever witnessed on the community games because it was just so well contested, Tano. The power nap is out. Can they get a nice big pick here? Bliss Assistance is out from
Hello,
Pigs.
Snivy. Welcome in, buddy. How you doing?
Alexa drop it really low. Bliss is in there. Oh, the slap takes it out. They're fighting till the end here, Tano.
Oh, the Dragonite lands on the Blaziken as they prepare with that overheat kick, buddy. They're going to take that down. Dragonite's put up a hell of a fight down here in this lane, but they will fall. But look at the time they've wasted from Purple Team. They were unable to get more points in, although they're going to do it just now, mate. What a valiant effort coming in from that Orange team. Valiant effort from Purple Team. Fantastic play. One of my favorite Rayquaza battles yet, mate.
Yeah, fantastic. It was so back and forth, wasn't it? We had the purple side taking nearly every player out, and it was just Quag just making himself available, getting a big pick, and then allowing the time for his teammates to get back. And then it was just Diego doing some fantastic zoning with, I think it was Kennedy as well, and the rest of the players locking that in with the Hyper Beam. Helios Gale, fantastic player on that Dragon, I have to say as well. Another new player to the community game, so it's always nice to see. But Yelgrid, fantastic as well on the Blaziken. Great to see these new players coming in, Tano, but 95k damage coming in from Jay, who was so impressive with those singularities all game.
Oh, so good, mate. So that Gardevoir, Jay, you are a fantastic Gardevoir player, buddy. I've witnessed it twice now. I'm really enjoying it. That was really great to see. But I gotta say, mate, the way I honestly thought Purple were going to take that Rayquaza battle, they were going to win that game. They got the important KOs. They were going for the rip, but then they recognized the two mons that they didn't want back or around that pit came back, mate. Chengong was there on the Greninja. Fantastic secure with that Unite move, but also pretty good damage anyway. Their basics do a lot. And then the Dragonite came back when it used its Unite move. It's got Hyper Beam. They're the two mons you do not want near that Rayquaza pit while you go for the rip. So they did the right decision. They left the rip. They tried to go for the KOs. Just a little bit too much for them. Orange got themselves back into it. What a fantastic game that was, chat.